The internet has this racist white guy crying and begging for mercy after he received his instant karma for disrespecting Nolan Wells. Nolan is an 18-year-old kid who tragically lost his life in Oceanside, Mississippi. Now, regardless of if you're buying into the internet conspiracy, if you want to call it that, or if you believe Nolan just drowned accidentally, I think we can all agree that there's no excuse for a grown man to be on this internet saying this about a child's death.
Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a tradition for us. Yeah, this is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do it. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim! I can't swim! Oh, hell no! But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting and y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about.
This is so horrifying that you will think, man, yo, somebody can't be like this trifling. This has to be some type of joke or something. That's until you do your history on who this guy is, and you will realize very easily he's trying to be like the new Chud the Builder. So you understand very quickly who you're dealing with here, and he meant every word of it, right? When he calls black people dumb, when he says that, yeah, they did it. Yeah, they killed Nolan. So what? Y'all can't swim. Yeah, we gonna kill more of y'all. When he is uttering that sentiment, again, it sounds so ridiculous. You'll be tricked into thinking, nah, nobody can't believe that. That's until you see his content. Yo, this is the dude who goes around his city like harassing people of color. Like he went to Walmart and I guess like Indian music was playing. But he mistake like Indian music, which is like primarily Christian, for Muslim music. And he began to make this big thing about how this America, I don't want to hear Muslim music at Walmart. So you know who you're dealing with here, bro. He's a white supremacist.
I don't know if you can hear this. Walmart is playing Muslim music. Yeah, crazy. What the fuck? I think I might go and complain about this. Hey, who can I talk to about this music they got playing in there?
I don't think there's anybody you can.
I mean, it's United States. Where are we playing this? Call corporate or something about it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because it's really not something we do either.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. This is ridiculous.
These people are bored. They literally have nothing better to do. You know what I've never done in life? I've never gone to Walmart or Target or a grocery store and says, man, this music is aggravating me. When I don't even think I've ever noticed music at a grocery store. Bro, I go to grocery stores to find what I need and get out. I'm not going to these grocery stores with my phone out, right? Like looking to LARP as a cultural crusader. No, I'm looking to buy, I don't know, food, toilet paper, whatever I'm there for, and I leave, right? But they have nothing better to do. This is what they choose to do with their time. Go wild and make the world more of a miserable place. So he calls this big stink at, like at this Walmart, right? He calls over the employees. He does this entire nonsense because he's xenophobic. He has something against people of color. He's one of those white nationalists who believes America is a nation only for white people and that brown people don't deserve to exist in this country. This is his theology. And the reason why I'm pointing this out and showing you guys exactly like what his content is because whenever they get caught doing some nonsense, whenever they suffer consequences for the nonsense they do, they always resort back to, what did I do? It was a joke. What are you talking about? No, it's always a joke when they get caught or when they get consequences. But when you watch their content, there's nothing joking about what he's doing right here at all.
You hear this Muslim playing? Fucking ridiculous.
Look at this shit. Look at this. This is what you're fucking becoming. This is what we're fucking becoming. Hey, man. Yo. Are you the manager around here? Yeah. Who can I talk to about the music y'all are playing in here?
Home office.
Home office?
So we don't deal with the radio, the volume, or anything.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Like, it's about to be 4th of July, and y'all are blasting Muslim music in here. Like, it's a little disrespectful to our country.
Well, as I said, it is
Right. Ridiculous.
So,
it's insane.
I mean, I understand the point of view now. It's a home
Like, do you understand what's happened to America and Europe? You see all the murders and rapes, and then now we have Walmart in our country blasting it.
But yeah,
I just look up home office.
yeah, so I'm not, let me see.
This gives new meaning to being a loser. Bro is stopping his entire day to speak to 9 to 5 workers about Indian music playing because he can't stand the fact that America is becoming a diverse place. He can't stand diversity. He can't stand the fact that, there may be people, right, who you have to live next to who don't share the same customs and traditions as you, right? Maybe somebody at the Walmart may be Indian and they're playing Indian music, right? They can't stand not being the center of attention. So I say that to say, now you guys see his character. He's truly xenophobic. He's racist. He's everything in between. So when he comes online and he said what he said about the Nolan Wells situation, and he essentially made threats to other black people, well, people took it seriously. His own sister, by the way, who was on TikTok, she ratted him out, right? She told people his name, where he worked, et cetera, and people got to calling. And eventually people found his employer, people found, where he works and everything about him. And, they held him accountable. They made sure his employer knew his online antics. And once he was held accountable, right, he was fired from his job. So once he was left without a job or jobless, so now he has time to go to random Walmarts and complain about non-white music playing. He's now back on TikTok crying and complaining and acting like a victim. It's always on cue. Whenever they get exposed and held accountable, is always they're being attacked for being white. They're being attacked for doing nothing. They are the victims. He has apparently made himself the victim in his mind. And here's what he had to say once he got fired for his Nolan Wells joke.
So, as you all know, I've been doxxed. I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody's off at me. Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a dangerous person, and now they want to try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger.
Oh, I can see some tears, man. You see them tears kind of like trickling. You can tell he's been crying all day, as you should. Deservingly so. Deservingly so. I'm just more amazed that you still don't understand why your behavior has warranted the consequences. Okay, I just don't understand. Right? Because you was braggadocious, your chest was poked out, you was confident when you was talking about how y'all should continue killing black folks, when you was mocking the death of an 18-year-old kid who lost his life. You was confident. You was laughing in the faces of us. You was taunting us, right? You was, quote unquote, successfully rage baiting black folks. But then when the consequences hit your doorstep, now all of a sudden you a victim. Now all of a sudden you don't understand why your job wouldn't want you around. You don't understand after those antics, after threatening black folks, you don't understand why your family would say, hey, bruh, you are a disgrace to our last name. We don't want you around. You don't seem to understand after threatening or they're promising that white folks will continue to murder black folks. You don't understand why people will say, hey, you shouldn't have custody of any children. I'm amazed. Maybe it's because I'm self-aware. I know my faults. I know my right. Like I'm a very self-aware person that I can't really relate to someone like this guy who come online, cause all the problems for himself, and then can't seem to understand there are consequences for these actions. And once he got the consequences, now look at his excuse. Now he's trying to play it off as we just sensitive. We can't take a joke. But he's too dumb to realize that this path he's on is not going to produce anything like fruitful. Child the Builder is currently sitting in a jail cell for his actions. This dude is apparently still committed because he goes, man, it's just jokes, but this is not going to stop me. I'm going to still be a truth seeker. So in their minds, they believe that being the most despicable, racist, disgusting human being you could be is apparently them doing God's work. Yo, these people are crazy.
To be around children. All because of a video, clearly satire. You know, I don't even... You know, I might have a little bit of a country accent.
Clearly satire? See, it would have been satire. Like, you could have gotten a satire off, even though we don't believe it, if your other content didn't exist. If you wasn't dressing up in blackface on your channel. If you wasn't saying the N-word on your channel.
Not much, but, you know, I was using a country accent in the video. But, I mean... whatever. I'm not trying to apologize. I'm just showing the ridiculous of it, the ridiculousness of it. You know, they had the FBI reach out and all this, saying that I did whatever with Nolan Wells. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's satire. Yeah, it's mocking you because you're stupid.
We're the stupid ones. Okay, well, we are still gainfully employed, right? We still got our jobs. Right? We didn't get abandoned and excommunicated from our families over a TikTok with 2,000 followers. Okay. We're not about to lose custody of our kids over a TikTok with 2,000 followers. It sounds like we are pretty intelligent, if you ask me. If we are dumb, then what would you call yourself?
Because here you are taking those young men that are, I guarantee you, they are innocent. They found no foul play. He left his keys and phone on the boat because he wanted to go chase a girl. You're in the water all day when you're on these islands. So yeah, he left it on the boat. And then he left chasing this girl. And then God knows what happened to him. Didn't know how to swim. I don't know. So, yeah. You want to accuse these young men and try and have their life ruined while they're innocent, just because of the color of their skin, because you hate them, because you're the racist. And all y'all just so racist, and y'all racist. Y'all racist. Y'all just hate us for nothing. You know, y'all born like this. It's in your blood. Your parents teach you this. Blah, blah, blah. No. You make us like this. You do it. Nobody else but you. You know, 99% of parents, I'm pretty sure, teach their children that we're all equal, we're all human. The religious ones, like my parents were. Jesus loves everybody. Everybody's your brother.
I haven't heard Ben Crumb. I haven't heard Nolan Wells' family. I haven't heard nobody officially tied to Nolan Wells. I haven't heard them come out and say those kids are guilty yet. I haven't heard it, right? Like, you could have very well responded back to whatever content creator you was responding back to, who you have a problem with how they're covering this Nolan Wells case. You could have very well directed your attention to those content creators, but you decided you was going to direct your attention to Nolan Wells and disrespect this kid who just lost his life, right? You could very well have a problem with how content creators are covering it. Direct your attention to those content creators. Nolan Wells got nothing to do with whatever obsession you have with whatever content creator that's making content on Nolan Wells, right? The family never said it. Ben Crumb never said it. No representation of Nolan Wells have came out and said those kids are guilty, right? So, bro, you're a bigot, right? And keep Jesus' name out of like your mouth, bro. Y'all love that Jesus card, bro, right? Like, y'all love the, I'm not racist, I'm a Christian. Man, listen, man, we're not about to dive into the history, bro. We're not about to dive into the history. We're just going to leave it here. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay? Y'all think, that this dude deserves a second chance, or do y'all feel like everything he's doing, he deserves it 100%, 1,000%. All right. I agree on the latter. This dude deserves everything he's getting. Right. As a matter of fact, I think it can get a little bit worse. Right. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. If you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out why Whack 100 just sent Big Meech a very strong warning. I'm going to see you guys in this Whack 100 and Big Meech video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Hey Grizzlies, happy Thursday. I don't normally do reaction videos, but today I'm going to. Have y'all seen this video right here? This potato head looking chuckle fuck with the corn stash. The things that he says in that video, if you haven't seen it, let me help you out. Spare your soul a good punch in the face. He's basically talking about, oh yeah, you know, white people, we get together every 6 or so months and we basically plotting on your black children, this, that, and the third. He's clearly talking about Nolan Wells. I mean, when I saw this, my level of rage was higher than, you know, my short arms will be able to show you. And then I saw the video of the teenagers that were riding around on the mini bikes, and then the cops pull up, and then of course they let the white teenagers go, but then they take the black teenager and you know, he ends up on the ground with 8 officers around him and ends up taken into custody. And I have to tell you, I am at a breaking point with watching all of this and just not knowing what I don't, how do you black people do it? How are y'all doing it? How are you looking at all of this and not just setting this goddamn country on fire? I mean, the systemic oppression, the targeted arrests, harassment. Oh, I don't know how you do it. I'm just, look, again, this is not a scripted video, okay? I'm just turning the camera on and speaking from the heart because honestly, my heart is so heavy with this right now. And I know that this is not a new problem. And I know that you've been dealing with it for hundreds of years. I get all that. I watched him do this video and I felt so sick inside that there are people like that exist in this world. And that right there, people like that, and anybody like him. And yes, I'm aware he got his, you know, he FA'd, he FO'd, he got fired and all the 9, but that's not enough for me because he's still there. He thought it was okay. Here's what he thought. He thought, I'm gonna turn on the camera, I'm gonna say this nasty, racist, vile bullshit, because what he said was disgusting. All right. And that, like, yeah, there's enough good old boys, enough racist pieces of shit that are going to look at this and be like, oh yeah, I feel that way too. Oh, like, share, comment, repost, all things. And I didn't look at his engagement because I'm sure there was some because the clip went viral. But here's the thing. How, this is a question to white people. How is it? What do you, like, I'm talking about people that are like truly white, not like white like me. Okay. Like, what is it you feel when you look at that? All right. Do y'all feel like, damn, here goes another one out here acting crazy? Because when I look at that, all I think is, that is so disgusting that I'm glad I don't look like this dude. I'm glad I don't look a lot like him. I don't even know what I'm saying in this video. I'm venting because I feel, I'm so disgusted. I'm so tired of it. The racism, the misogyny, we'll table that for another one. But the racism, acting as if because you are ignorant, right, that you choose to remain racist in 2026. What the level, the commitment to stupidity that it requires to remain so if a black person commits a crime, oh, they're all black people are dangerous, right? They should all be watched and looked at like side-eyed, right? But if a white person walks in and shoots up a school, oh, he was probably having an issue. Let's find out what's going on in his home. I mean, and then this whole like, oh, y'all don't make the Nolan Wells thing about race. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Like, look, I don't know what happened any more than any of the rest of you, okay? I'm hearing the speculative comments from this person and that person, whatever. I'm not reporting on it because none of it is set in stone yet, right? But damn sure you don't need to have a pulse and an IQ above 20 and be an American and know that shit had something to do with race. Get out of here. I guess because I'm anxious about this speech tonight, and I see this huge rift in the United States, and it feels like we're coming to a boiling point, right? That like there's just two sides of this country, right? These good old boys, these racist chuckle fucks who just want to drag everybody back with clubs, right? Women back to the kitchen, blacks back to the field, you know, white people are on top. Don't ask questions, don't get an education. We don't want you to ask any questions. This is the version of history that we want you to teach to everybody, you know, so that we don't have to feel bad about the shit that we've done to put us on top. So that's one half, right? Oh, don't let me forget, you know, we want to shove our Christianity, even though we act like the fucking little white devils, right? We want to shove that shit down every single person's fucking throat. Y'all excuse me for being such a bitch in this video, but I'm sorry. I am full of piss and vinegar today because of this. And so that's one half, right? It's not even half. It's like 1/3 of the country. And the other 70% of the country is like, no, like we want pluralism. We embrace diversity. Here's the thing. If you're educated, you can't be racist. You can't be racist because if you're educated, you understand all of the things that cause the problems that you look at and then call stereotypes. Right? That's like saying, okay, everybody, we're going to start a race. White people start at the starting line. Black people, you go 15 miles back and you have to run barefoot, right? And then you see the white guy win the race and you're like, I guess black people are just slow and lazy. No, because all you did was look at the end result. You didn't look at all the disadvantages that happened to get there. And we are never going to make progress as a nation until we take that 1/3 of the country and just squash them. And I don't know how to do that. And no, FBI, don't be getting in my comments or coming to my door talking about, oh, you were threatening people. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Because if it were up to me, I'd press auto delete and remove all of you from the United States because you're a fucking cancer on this nation. Because this nation won't ever really be what it's meant to be until we can get rid of people like you, which is exactly why we never should have let your asses back in after the fucking Civil War. Inviting you back in was the biggest mistake. And because they didn't deal with it then, we're dealing with it now. Because you racist ass good old boys who you need to believe that the whole world, the whole goddamn country is stacked in your favor, and that's still not enough. You still can't, oh no, we can't have anybody else getting any opportunities. You know, don't touch our women, don't touch our jobs, just exist and work and be invisible and be subservient. And then this whole male loneliness epidemic, principally among men of this group, okay? Of course, who the fuck wants to breed with a racist Neanderthal who's only going to breed more racist Neanderthals? I guess more than anything, what I'm doing is I'm checking the pulse, right? Because I need to know, even though I know this in my heart and in my mind, I need to see visual proof in the comments, right? That like, I'm not the only person who felt that was wildly disgusting and who is just so tired of all of it. The racism, the attacks on immigrants and minorities. I feel like we're, you know, they say, oh, you know, the revolution will be, is that what they said? Yeah, the revolution will be bloodless if the left lets it. The fuck we will. The fuck we will. I'm just at the point right now where I mean, me personally, I long time ago accepted that I think that this is going to come to a non-voting type of situation to extract ourselves from this current version of this country. And I'm just wondering where y'all are at. What are you thinking? Like, sorry, I know this is not my normal research heavy, bring the heat, I feel so overwhelmed by the overt demonstrations of racism in this country right now, because obviously you've got these fucking white nationalists at the White House, and they're just, it's like, yeah, you know, fly your racist flag tall, proud, and high, and nobody cares. And I'm so fucking over it. Y'all tell me. I know I'm not alone, but let me know in the comments how you felt when you saw that. If you're a black person watching this video, let me know. How do you stop yourself from like just wanting to go outside and just light shit on fire and break shit? Because when I saw that video yesterday of the little 14-year-old black boy who was riding the little mini like motorcycles around, and all the little white kids were let go, but not him. I mean, that was it for me. That made me snap. So anyway, let me know how you feel. Thanks for indulging my little crazy rant. See you tomorrow. Stay informed out there.
You know, it's something so satisfying when you can see these racists literally cause themselves all types of harm and implode. The case is still ongoing. Rest in peace, Nolan Wells. This guy got on the internet and thought it would be funny to mock the death of this young man. Like, for no reason. These are unforced errors that we've never seen before. But man, the internet works fast. And I'm just going to say, this dude, he had it coming. You should have known.
Yep. Yep, you got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us?
You know what? That mustache is going to be retired pretty soon. That's the same mustache that Chud the Builder had. I don't know what they think they're doing with that mustache, but it's got racist written all over it now. Unfortunately, you know, I hate to profile people, but we get profiled all the time, so it is what it is.
We know them boys don't know how to swim. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. Y'all ain't ever going to learn how to swim.
That's funny. I've been swimming since I was 6 years old, so I just don't understand where they come from. They're like races out of a cartoon or something. Like they don't operate in logic. This is just stupidity. And if you and your kids don't know how to swim, please make it a point to get your kids some swimming lessons and yourself. It's a point of safety at this point.
Damn tradition for us. Yeah, this is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. And we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim, I can't swim, oh hell no. But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid.
He thinks he's real funny, and I just don't get the humor. Like, they trying to really do something with this racism. Like, it's just so lame. It's just the lamest of the lame.
Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. Y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk.
And now he's just snitching. Now he's just snitching on what he and his people do in his neighborhood. Isn't that interesting? He might have slipped up and said the quiet part out loud right there.
We make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball. Yeah, let's encourage him to do.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shady. If this is the first time coming across my video, I want you to like, share and subscribe. This credit belongs to the original creator of every single stitches and clips so in today's episode, and my contents are for educational purpose only. They are not meant to harass or harm an individual. So guys, I saw a video on my FYP that have been going viral about a white man who made some silly fun jokes about Nolan Wells' death. Yeah, he was trying to mock Nolan Wells' death by saying Nolan Wells doesn't know how to swim, that he drowned. He was laughing at Nolan Wells and also said that him and his other white friends plan on how they take black people to the woods and unalive them, how they take black people to the swamp and water and throw them in for them to get drowned, stuff like that. So he was acting funny in the video, but believe me, that's not funny at all because he meant his words, and the way he was saying it doesn't sound like something that is funny. Anyways, let's watch out these few clips I have for us today and back commentaries. So let's take to now watch out.
Watch this.
So, as you all know, I've been doxxed. I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody's fucking pissed off at me. Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a dangerous person, and now they want to try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger to be around children. All because of a video, clearly satire. I don't even, I might have a little bit of a country accent, not much, but I was using a country accent in the video. But I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to apologize. I'm just showing the ridiculous of it, the ridiculousness of it. They had the FBI reach out and all this bullshit.
Hello, Remington. What in the world could you have done for people to want to dox you? Now, the stank usually isn't for doxing. No. But in your case, it might have been deserved. Let's see what you did.
You got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim! Whoa! Learn how to swim, boy! You can't do it! You can't do it, boy! Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim!
Oh, that's why you were doxxed, Remington? Because you were talking about Nolan Wells. What happened to this young man you found funny? So you made videos about him. And you thought it was a good idea to do that. Nolan Wells was the young man that went to that island with his 3 white friends on the boat. The only thing is, the boat came back with the 3 white men with no Nolan Wells. And this guy, Remington, thought it was funny. Now, he erased his original screen name, but it didn't erase the @. Let's read it together. @Mr. Hate 880. I find those 8 8s pretty interesting there, Remington. After you made that video and you got fired from your job, you wrote this. Please pause to read. Racism is expensive, isn't it, Remington? Being ousted and shunned from society. Coming across my For You page, Remington, with a story like this is not a good thing. Because here in Stink Nation, I believe it's very important to show what happens when you jump online and do crazy, ignorant, racist stuff like that. There is consequences, and people should see those consequences. We have a saying here in Stink Nation: never forgive and never forget what you people have done. Guys, tell me what you think about this in the comments. And if you haven't followed me yet, please do. Have a day!
Man loses job over allegedly mocking the death of Nolan Wells? Here's the video that caused the outrage online.
Yep, you got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim! Whoa! Learn how to swim, boy! You can't do it! You can't do it, boy! Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim! Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah, this is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods, and we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in them springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Hey, y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim! I can't swim! Oh, hell nah! But it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? Yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. And y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball. Yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this. Yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This is a tradition.
Thanks for giving us the master plan, homie. You should have dropped a little blueprint. It's the cackling for me. As he talked about blacks being thrown in the water and not being able to swim. And now he's thrown in the unemployment line. I actually think HR should capture that cackle, make it a ringtone, fire him and then play it, you know? See if he's laughing then. Now, guess what? He's claiming in a follow-up video that it was just satire. Yeah, I lost my job for this. Come on, I was just kidding. Let's cue it up.
The FBI reached out to somebody related to me. I don't know why they didn't reach out to me. I don't know why they haven't come talk to me. But they asked them if I had anything to do with the what's his name? Nolan. The Nolan Wells.
Yeah, miss me? Cool. Miss you too. Take a look at these clips because it really reinforces what I've been talking about as it relates to the way in which we talk about African-American contestants on these reality shows, specifically Love Island. Check it out.
Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a tradition for us. Yeah, this is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do a thing. Y'all be in there splashing, screaming, I can't swim, I can't swim, oh hell no. But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting and y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about.
Vicky speaking, how can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How many? All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
And the reason why it's so easy for that first man to talk about Nolan the way that he did, and for his friends to deny aid for him from the United States Coast Guard, is because we do not see Black people as human. And when we get on this app and perpetuate that by excusing the actions of billion-dollar industries, the sentiments we are seeing from these two clips are a lot easier to carry out. Because the truth is, there was nothing that deep going on Love Island that warranted the social lynching that is happening specifically to the only dark-skinned Black man on that show.
Well, guys, the hunt for me is over. They got me. They know my name, my address, everything. You know, I knew it was going to happen. After the Walmart video went viral, all I got was just constant threats. Then the other video went viral, and then that was a definite, they would find out who I am. But there's that. Well, I guess, you know, my followers out there that don't know my name is Remington. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Still stand by everything I say. And then the FBI reached out to somebody related to me. I don't know why they didn't reach out to me. I don't know why they haven't come talk to me. But they asked them if I had anything to do with the what's his name? Nolan, the Nolan Wells situation, because of the video of me mocking these idiots, retardation, saying those boys did it. And I guess I said, you know, we did it, but clearly I meant we as in, you know, these people, this skin tone people. Clearly these morons do not understand satire. And another thing I saw in the comments was talking about beating my ex-wife. So just to clear that up, you know, that was 10, 11 years ago, and nobody got beat. It was not a beating. And actually, if you see the report, I've never even looked at the report, maybe since court and all that. I don't even know if I really even looked at it. But there was no beating. It was me snatching my own keys out of her hand. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see what happens. Definitely going to be interesting. Going to have to leave home. Going to have to go through all kinds of changes and inconveniences because people in this country don't like the. It's ridiculous. This country is so up. Anyways. As you all know, I've been doxxed. I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody pissed off at me. And now there's just, you know, constant, you know, comments and videos of threatening my life. I haven't threatened anyone. I haven't threatened anyone. Not one of you.
What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? You know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in the oceans. Y'all can't do a damn thing.
Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a dangerous person, and now they want to, you know, try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger. You want to accuse these young men and try and have their life ruined.
Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah.
All because of a video. Clearly satire. I stand by everything I say. You people have no morals at all.
You throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy.
Because you're the racist. Oh, y'all just so racist and shit. Y'all racist. Racist. Y'all just hate us for nothing. You know, y'all born like this. It's in your blood. Your parents teach you this. Blah, blah, blah. No. You fuck us like this. You do it. Nobody else but you. Your community is fucking sick. Praise use of solicit or illicit substances. I haven't said anything wrong.
So welcome back, guys. Welcome back. You can clearly see from the clips I just rolled out for us to watch right now that the white man was mocking Nolan Wells' death by saying Nolan Wells doesn't know how to swim, that he got drowned, stuff like that. And he was really saying a lot of things in that video that was so annoying. He was explaining how white people have a meeting about how they take black people to the woods and unalive them, and how they drown white and black people in the swamp. He was saying a lot of things in that video that was very, very unfriendly to black people. He was trying to mock Nolan's death for it to get black people angry, and that's very, very bad, because no matter what you do in this life, someone else is going to pay you back. And now he's getting his payback result, because he posted a video after that of saying, after the incident that happened, he went to work and he found out that they got him fired from work. He got fired, and not just that, from work he went home to his family. His family were telling him that they think he need to find somewhere else to stay because of how dangerous he is, and also that the FBI or something like that are looking for him because they want to hold him in custody, because they say it's too dangerous to be around kids. So after going through all that, after being unemployed and all of that, now he's now coming to the social media to beg for black people to forgive him because of what he said about Nolan's death. So anyways, tell me what you think in the comment section. Welcome to the end of this video. I want you to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't also forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys, and have a lovely day.